So this is a 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, and we're going to the cab light seal because it's leaking. If you can see there, it's got the coloration where it's getting water in there, and I'm going to video, when I clean that also, but that'll be separate probably. We also noticed where this, if you can see, has a little moisture in there. It's leaking. So what we're going to do, pop it off, put some silicone or RTV around the top to reseal it, and should be good to go, and then clean that stain. So we got a T20 Torx bit here and a 1/4 inch ratchet. This one I just loosened by turning it with my finger without even having the ratchet on, so that might be part of why it's leaking. Pretty long bolt. Yep. And that's your screws. They got a little Loctite. You can throw a little blue Loctite when you put them in there, or maybe just a little silicone on the end, kind of like where that's at. And once it's dry, seal it up and it'll hold it in there. So it's got clips that go in there, but you got to get it pulled straight out. So I got some plastic pry tools. You know what I just noticed? When I pushed that in there, there's something at the top kind of separated. Like it has some kind of something around the inside the lens of the light. I don't know if we can pull it straight out or not. There we go.
Yep, there your little clip fell off.
And see, this one's still pretty good. Yeah, it's up there. You can see that all dry and compressed. It's where it's leaking water in.
That's why I run the big silicone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go from the side all the way down each corner, just leave the bottom open. But I need to take a blow dryer or something where all that moisture is. Takes a blow dryer and just blow dry the inside of that out. So I noticed, and I'll show you in a second, kind of pull out on the side and get your little pry tool or something under there to space it out a little more, and then you can pull it all straight out with your hands, because you try to do the top and the bottom here, it kind of, I noticed it separated, I guess, on the top of that light, and I'll show you in a second. It kind of separated it where it's sealed in there, but it just did it on the edge, and you'll see in just a second. You probably don't need to use Windex on paint, but I'm gonna clean this up. It should be all good to go. You can see there where it started separating just a hair, but it's just on the edge, so it's good there. And we blew it out with the air hose and used the blow dryer and got most of it out. There's still a little bit trapped up here in the top, I guess, where it tried to get out, and it can't really get it out, but it's just a few drops. And I can't leave it off for 2 or 3 days for it to evaporate. So we're just gonna run a bead of silicone just from this bottom corner up, mainly across the top here where you see that gasket compressed, to this bottom corner right here. But you can see where it's flattened out and water getting behind it. So we got some in that crease and just a little on top where the gasket was compressed down. The thing is, when you have to pull this off to change the bulbs, you have to put some more on it. But all right, where's my clip? Well, these have holes, the studs basically to line up the. Okay, I see. It just holds pressure. The studs line up at the holes, and it just holds, the clips have pressure that holds, help hold up on there.
There you
go. Back out, or it should. It's all done. We're gonna make sure it doesn't leak anymore after a rain, and then I'm gonna clean that headliner, and I'll do a video on that too.